Good afternoon, everyone. So I've been, as I do, been buying a few more saws, and I did a small workshop clearance for a gentleman the other day, a really nice guy who's selling up some of his, I guess they're not particularly old in fact, but 20 plus years, between 20 and 30 years old I guess, the saws. And so there was only 2 of them I was interested in, but I bought 7. He wanted them all gone. So this is one of them. So this is a McCulloch 484, a PM484, and so McCulloch are American, but this is made in their Italian factory, and they really are they're a gorgeously constructed chainsaw. I mean, they're beautiful mag-alloy construction, and this saw is in lovely condition. Obviously it's had some love and some care, but has a couple of problems as well, which I'll go on to. So starts and runs, I would have said beautifully. Chain brake, excellent. Often they're broken, and it has 3 main problems. One of them is more of a niggle than I guess a major problem. The throttle lock, which is supposed to be sprung loaded. The spring is either broken or mispositioned in the handle. So that's the first thing. And these screw heads don't look in great condition to take the handle apart, so I haven't even looked at that. So that's one thing to bear in mind. And then the reason why it's not been cut with for a very long time is the chain oiler's not working. And so it has the manual oil pump here, and it's an automatic oiler. There's a tiny bit of damage on the mag alloy casing. There's a chip of the aluminium where the oil filler cap seal pushes into the housing, and it's 10mm wide and 3mm deep. And I've noticed that you get the tiniest weep of oil out of there, and if you use the manual pump, sometimes you can just see it squirting a tiny bit of oil out of there rather than going to the bar. And then when you're running it, no oil appears to come out of the oiling section either. So the chain oil is very accessible on the bottom. I don't know why the man hasn't worked on it, or maybe he has, and maybe there's a part broken in the oiler and he hasn't been able to do it. So I have about 50 stripped engines, so I'm not going to strip apart anymore. So this one's going up for sale as she arrived, but the exhaust really unusually is in lovely condition. The pull start housing is in excellent condition. Looks like there's lots of new fasteners all the way around the saw, just in really lovely original condition. Looks absolutely complete. So has the throttle lock, spring, or whatever's misplaced inside is not staying on or won't spring back, so you'll be jammed on full throttle. And this little chip here, and the oiler itself. But as for running, well, she got great compression. So she's a beautiful running engine. We'll go from correct orientation to inverted, doesn't miss a beat. Chain brake excellent, which is unusual. All the plastics are in beautiful condition all the way around. So I presume date wise these may be a, I'm guessing a 0, maybe their plate says a 02. So whether or not it's a, I didn't think they made these as late as 2000, maybe they did. I'm not sure. I was under the impression they were late 80s, 90s, a bit like its predecessor, the 384 and 374. So I'm pretty sure these are a 38cc. I think they make a 1.7 kilowatt of power, so it's running a 16-inch bar in excellent condition, and felling spikes present, and the chain maybe is half life left on it. Chain looks good. Chain catcher present. Just a really, really nice, so maybe an amazing project saw because the construction is lovely, or maybe just a great source of spare parts. No damage to the plastic housing around that I can tell. There you go. So we've been in my possession for I think a day and a half, and was it 2.5 days ago I had this one? Maybe it was 2.5 days ago. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous running engine. Guys, thanks for watching. So hopefully suitable for any of you people out there, and like I say, just if you wanted to work on one of these, the McCulloch name is worldwide famous, and these are beautifully constructed saws, so it might be an amazing restoration project to strip out the oil pump and maybe a piece of metal filler in here, or perhaps just a reshaped bung just to stop the losing oil pressure, if that's what's happening. Because it's a pressurized tank, maybe it's just weeping the air pressure from this seal here at the front of the engine casing, and then no longer allowing oil to flow at the oil point for the chain. Guys, thanks for watching. That's the McCulloch PM484 going up on eBay. Obviously spares or parts only, but a beautiful running engine. I have several more to list, guys. Any questions, please just ask. Bye for now.